Hi, it's day... What is beeping? It's day 20 of Vlogmas, and it's been this way all day. And it's only, 12:15. But I had a different plan when I woke up this morning. I was going to wake up. I was going to get to work. I was going to do my artist series as normal, the same format that I've done in the past. And life came at me at the speed of, that speed none of us want to deal with. And so now I am having long distance conversations with family members and dealing with it's fine. It's fine, but it has interrupted my plans. So in the spirit of roll with it, that has been the lesson, and it's been a really good lesson for me, actually, because I'm not one to roll with it. I'm not one to adapt quickly and easily to changes. It's not my nature. It has to do with a disordered part of my brain and cyclothymia, and something that I struggle with all the time. So this has been a really great exercise in releasing some of that control. We don't have control, but some of that desire to hold on to control. And I am grateful for that. So in the spirit of rolling with it, I have this. And this has gone sideways at every turn, which is fine because I'm learning new things. That's at the edge of your comfort zone is where growth happens, right? So this is my artist tribute to Frida Kahlo. I will still do the fun facts about Frida because I really like that part of the videos. But I love Frida Kahlo, and I know she's controversial. I know people don't like her. That's okay. You don't have to like her. There are things that I don't like too. It's all good. There's something for each of us. But I love her work. I love the intensity of her work. I love that it makes me feel uncomfortable and think about life and things in different ways. I like that. I like things that challenge me. I was talking to my friends yesterday about liking John Waters and John Waters films, and especially listening to him read his memoirs on audiobooks. And, it challenges me. It makes me uncomfortable in every way, and that challenges me and expands my mind, and I really like that. So this is my tribute to Frida. And let me just tell you about how I made it. You'll see the process. But I pulled my fabrics last year. Sometimes things have to wait for their turn. I pulled my fabrics, and look, this one that one is sock monkey fabric. And then there's like Alice in Wonderland fabric, and the golds and the greens. And this is fabric from Australia that someone sent me years ago. And it has all the Australian animals. And I wanted to incorporate Frida's colors and her mood and the animals and all the sort of symbology that she has in her painting in my representation. And then I did my own thing. It's flowers, and it's sort of a flower crown. I used my Accu quilt. Guys, I've had 2 sips of coffee, and it's 12:15. But we're rolling with it. That's why we're here. I used my Accu quilt and some flower dyes that honestly I don't think are available anymore. But if they are linked below. Used what is that? Not Wonder Under. Misty Fuse. It's a very, very lightweight fusible. It doesn't even have a paper backing. And like I say, you'll see all this, or you're seeing it now. And I, fused all my fabric, and I cut it out, and then I just sort of went with it. I had an idea, but I didn't know how it was all going to come together. I didn't have a plan or a pattern. I just winged it. So I did that, and I did the sketching, and that was fraught, the sketching thread. If you haven't seen that day's video, I'll link it up above. And now I am going to, as one of you guys so graciously suggested, I'm going to use a piece of the SF101 fusible woven interfacing, and I'm going to cover all that up. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I was going to quilt it, but I may not. I think I may back it and trim it and just hang it as a panel. I don't know. I haven't decided. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what that message from my brother is and make some decisions on the fly. And you're coming with me for all of it. I love having you here. It is keeping me motivated. Otherwise, I'd be upstairs playing my Disney Emoji Blast game on my phone, sitting in bed, not facing life. Thank you for that. And now we're just going to cover this up and pretend it never happened. Oh, this is overlapping on the side, so I'm going to grab this nonstick. Where is it? Here it is. This nonstick sheet. This is called the this one's called the Fat Goddess sheet, but it's called a goddess sheet. It's silicone coated fiberglass, woven fiberglass, silicone coated woven fiberglass. It's nonstick, and it means my ironing board won't get all messed up, and the sticky fusible will peel right off. And just like that, it's perfect. Now, oh, where's the camera? Okay, wow, we are really zoomed in. Hang on. Here we go. Okay, I think this is kind of thick now with the 2 layers of the SF101 and all the stuff on the front. And I think I am. I think I will. I'm going to trim it and we're going to see what happens. Okay, I love it. I'm gonna take it off the wall right now. I'll make a little, one of my little kits. I'll make one of my little kits with the brown thread to hand bind it. I'll finish that tonight. I am so excited. I didn't think it was going to come together. I didn't think I was going to get it finished. And you know what? It didn't come together in the way that I expected, but that's what I'm learning. That's what I'm learning. I am so grateful to you guys for coming along with me. Oh, I didn't get the Georgia crackers made last night. I think we'll try those today. I'm going to see what comes of this long distance family thing and see what adjustments we might need to make in that area. And hopefully, if I can get my son out of bed, he was up late playing video games. Christmas break for him. He's super excited to not have a schedule. But if I can get him to load a quilt, we'll load the Mickey quilt, and maybe I can get Anna to quilt it for me, and I won't have to do it. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have to pay them, but maybe I can get them to do it. Now, see, it's still a work in progress. There's still things where they don't belong. I'm not perfect, and I'm not super rigid about it. Look, there's still all that trash down there that I haven't picked up. My trash needs to go out. Look at my wastebasket, though. Look at this basket. Is that not fantastic? I love this thing. My trash needs to go out. So you see, this is my working studio. My camera equipment's always up, and sometimes it's always in the way, but I work around it. I try to keep my surfaces clear and ready to do the next thing so that I don't get stopped when inspiration hits or when I have a deadline. But it's not perfect. It's a mess sometimes. I clean up, it gets messy. I clean up, that's how it is. That's how every sewing area is. And from the time way back when in our 900 square foot apartment where I put my sewing machine up on the dining room table and we would eat on a paper plate on the couch because I didn't want to take it up and down. You make it work, right? We all make it work. And that's what I did today. I made it work. And thank you so much for joining me, for keeping me motivated, for keeping me moving when all I wanted to do was sit in bed and, well, frankly, wallow. So it's Friday. I've got the Ask Me Anything questions. We're going to start filming those right away. Tomorrow will be the weekend update on Saturday. And on Sunday, I have another charity interview that I am so excited to share with you. Another opportunity and way to give back to our communities. Amazing people doing amazing things. And you can be part of it. You are part of it. During these crazy busy days and every day, please don't ever forget that you make the world more beautiful just by being in it. I'm Amy, and I'll see you next time.